Hey guys.
Hey.
So, welcome to the next episode. And today we're going to talk about suspension setup. And helping me with this topic is Christina a-
Hey.
and her little boy Loki. Loki.
Say hi.
So, the topic of today's video it's two up riding. What do you have to do before you get somebody on the back of your bike? So, we're going to demonstrate these things on our Ducati Diablo V4. So let's get to it. So the very first thing that you're going to have to do is check your tire pressure. So luckily for you, in your owner's manual, there's actually a recommended pressures for a single and two up riding. And yes, you will have to adjust your pressures based on that fact. So as you can see, I have a handy little whiteboard over here and I have a quick cheat sheet. So I have 36.3 front and rear for our Diablo for a single, and for a two up double, I have a 37.7 in the front and 42.1 in the rear. And yes, I do understand that it's not fun changing your pressures, but it's something that's super important and it's definitely going to affect the way the bike handles. All right, so that was number one. Number two, the second one is going to be a little bit more involved. So on this particular bike, we have to remove the rear cowl to expose this beautiful seat. So once you access the seat, you pop it open right here, you stick your key in, the whole seat comes up. You're going to use 4 millimeter Allen wrench to remove the cowl, and then this beautiful seat will be exposed and off you go. Now, while you have the seat off, extend the rear handle. It definitely helps Christina stay in control on the bike. So, do you use it?
I use it all the time, every single ride. It
Okay.
just helps me to not bump into you.
So, that's that. Now, once you have that done, that kind of gets you, I would say, 50% there. The very next thing that you need to do is you need to firm up your suspension. So originally, the suspension is pretty much set up for a single rider. And the average rider, it's about 150 to 180 pounds. I'm 195, 200, and Christina's a lot less than that. But anyway, once you put the second person on the back of your bike, it will bring the suspension down. So what you need to do, you need to adjust the preload to achieve a proper sag. So the recommended sag, it's for the two up, it should be around 45 millimeters. So that means from the suspension being fully extended to when it's loaded up with two riders, it should not drop down more than 45 millimeters. So there's some measurements that need to be taken in order to achieve that. I can get to it in the next video. So if you would like to see that, how to make those adjustments and how to take measurements, drop me a comment. But very quickly, if you want to go through it here on the bike, you're going to have to remove the seat. You're going to have to remove the tool tray. Once you do that, you're going to get to the top of your spring. And there's two nuts. One's the jam nut. You're going to have to loosen it up. And the other one, you're going to start cranking it down until you get the proper preload. You're going to do the same thing in the front. Now, in the front, it's much easier because everything is exposed. You're going to use a socket with a ratchet. Now, make sure that the adjustment on both sides is identical. Otherwise, you're going to introduce imbalance in your suspension, and that's the last thing that you want. So, the important thing is that once you make these adjustments, you verify the travel. So what that means is that the front and the rear, once you and your passenger sit on the bike, it collapses at the same rate. Okay, so we've done our adjustments. Now we've got Christina sitting on the back. Now I'm going to be kind of the neutral weight, sitting in the middle of the bike. She's in the back. So this should feel a lot more balanced. And as you can see, the front and the rear, it's actually coming down. It's synchronized, coming down together. So that's essentially what we're looking at. You don't want to be nose up, you don't want to be nose down. So the front and rear must be synchronized and must work together. So when you both sit on the bike, it collapses front and rear. And when you get off, everything bounces, comes back up. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, comments, put them in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply. And if you like this video and you find it helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as it helps me to create this kind of a content. So be good, stay safe, and keep it rubber side down.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos.